Just realised whoever built this wall didn't do a very good job. Look, the gap. Oh, there's another one there. That wasn't me either. We bought that. That's even worse. Anyway, as long as the sheep can't get through, that's the main thing. Welcome back, people, to BallySpring. So we've moved on to May 2nd, so it's going to be the last day of this month. So June will be the next one. That sorghum should be ready next episode, which is good. I don't think we'll get time to skip forward into June this episode, but we'll see. Talk about what we're going to do in a second as well this episode. I think all the animals are a-okay for feed. Obviously wool production is very slow because they're still growing and we haven't got any milk from these guys. Have we still got, well, we should still have a very small male goat. There he is. You must feel really intimidated, not only with all these females in here, but they are a lot bigger than him. So hurry up and grow, please, young man. Over here, oh look, we do have now a full pallet of eggs and another one on the way. I think that's, yeah, 20 away, I think. Where's the trigger? It's got to be here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, we've got 180 in there, 20 away from that being maxed out. Once they're fully grown and maxed out, the pen will probably just leave them as is. There's no point selling them. And hopefully eggs should be a little bit more quicker in production. We do have 22,862 litres of manure. Now this is a odd one because I came on here earlier and I skipped forward to sort of this time we're in now just to check out how things were and get myself ready, prepped for the next episode, and there wasn't any manure in here, which worried me. So I thought we had a problem with this. I'm not sure it's the actual mod because I think it's working fine. It's got a very good rating on the mod hub. I did it a couple more times. Once it spawned manure in. All the other times, out of 10 probably, no manure. Now I've just loaded into the game again, preparing myself to say to you guys, we've got a problem here, I'm going to have to delete that. And there's all this manure here, so I think we might have to monitor that. Hopefully it will be okay now that there's some there, but we'll see. Right, the next sort of problem or issue, not issue I suppose, worry maybe, is the cows. They are getting through a fair bit. Now bear in mind we've only skipped forward a day. We haven't gone through a month. So I did a bit of off-camera work after the last episode. I gave them as much TMR as we could to feed them much TMR as we could with what we had in the bales, etc. You know what I'm trying to get at. So we've run out of hay now. We've got a bit of straw. I'll talk about that in a second. Now, I put in just over 250,000 litres of straw. That is down to 235 already, which is a little bit of a worry. Still, obviously, there's a lot in there, but that's going down at a reasonable rate. And their feed was just over 108,000 litres of TMR. That's now down to 74. And like I say, that's just overnight in one day. That's not a month. Skipping on to the next month. So we're going to have to watch that. Now, I'm thinking, shall we just give them silage? Just cut out the whole messing around making TMR. I do like doing it sometimes. It's different. It's how it sort of should be. But if 90% for silage. So let me know your thoughts on that. Shall we just give them silage and go from there? But we do have, look at that, 26,000 litres of milk, 34,000 litres of slurry. Wow. Like I say, everyone else is alright for feed by the look of it, which is good. So not too bad. Oh, we do have some oats in there. Right, skip over here and then I promise we'll get going. Quickly going to show you the bell shed because it is looking a little bit low. Like I say, no more hay left. This field is ready technically, but we're going to leave it until June because it should go to the nice sort of brown top, yellowy tops and be better for us. So yeah, looking at the bottom right, we've got 9 bales of 11,000 litres of straw. Still fair amount, but like I say, we're going to get through quite a bit I think. And then there's 18 bales of silage, 7,500 litres, so we're not too bad for silage. Now I probably am going to put down a fermenting silo. A few of you did suggest it, recommend it, so we probably will be doing that, so we can get silage that way. I know we can just buy TMR out of that, but it's a bit too cheap and easy, isn't it, doing it that way? So we'll probably do other things. We've got manure there. So yes, this straw, I think what we'll do for now is we are going to bale it. We will bale it up, put it in the bale storage, and then the next sort of lot of straw we get, we'll probably then look down the fermenting route like so, because we, like I say, we do have a bit of silage already. So let's jump in the tractor. That could mean that that is made redundant though, so we possibly could sell that. We will see, but we'll hook up to the baler. I'll tell you what we'll do, because I don't think we've used it yet. Let's go and fill up with some diesel around here. This will cost us, I think. Yeah, it's going down. That's fine. We do get someone coming in and topping up our tank for us. It shouldn't be too much. 252, we can manage that. Right, let's get the baler. Now, I think we will put it onto the biggest bales, so that'll be 50,000 litres for the straw ones. So let's quickly turn that on and just make sure. There we go. 63 bales we've done on this series. That's pretty impressive. Right, we'll unfold that. Let's pick up those little bits there. Should grab them straight away, shouldn't we? There we go. Right, we'll mine the hedge. We'll go into this field first. Now, we'll probably, well, I want to at least get one of these fields replanted, but they're going to need mulching. So we're going to mulch, probably do this one actually, because this is the biggest one out of the two. Now, in terms of growing things, I might put some oat back in that field down the bottom. Do have a little bit in storage. The horses or the foals are doing okay for feed, so might just do some more oat there and then pop it in our silo. Then we shouldn't have to worry about oat for quite a while. This field, I don't know, what should we do? Should we go for some soybeans just to mix it up? Obviously we've got corn growing up the top there. That's fine. We shouldn't need to do anything for that field. I think everything's done on there. But I'm hoping we can get at least a couple of 50,000 litre bales off these two fields. We should do. Right, just a few little bits left to pick up. It looks like we're going to get 3. There we go, there's the third one. 3 off of those 2 fields, that's brilliant. Obviously it did have a little bit in there already, which was hay, I think. It converted over to straw, which was good. Also forgot how wide this baler picks up. So I was going in between the rows then. It's still grabbing most of it, which is crazy. Right, there we go. We will fold that up, pack that away. 3 bales. We will go and grab our telehandler, pick them up, we'll put them into storage. I think we probably will, well, I don't know actually. All depends, because if we're going down the fermenting silo route, we're probably going to need a forage wagon, loading wagon at some point. So that could be the end of the baling for us. I don't know. Done quite a few bales on this map though, and recently in some of my other series, so it's not like we haven't done any. Right, let's get that unfolded. Bit of a luck, we will still be able to pick these 3 up. So we'll go and grab this one on his own. There we go. And we'll grab these 2. They're both over here actually, aren't they? I think I missed a tiny little bit of straw, which isn't going to hurt, up in that corner there just under the tree. I'm not too worried about that. We've got 150,000 litres right here in front of us. Just going to go into storage. We'll probably use these big ones for the bedding for the cows. Just see how that sort of pans out in terms of them kind of getting through that. And there we go. So we'll have a quick look. That's those 3 there. Nice. Happy days. The smaller bales we can use for the pigs, because I don't think they're going too mad, are they, with their straw. And that is the end of the job for the telehandler for today. Jump out, we jump back in the tractor. We're going to need to grab our mulcher. I think that's probably in the rolling configuration, so we'll quickly swap that over. And then we'll just concentrate on the top field for now. It does, I'm pretty sure, this mod, because it's the multi-roller, yeah, it always tells you what configuration you're in. Just a little tip there if you're not aware. So let's go and change that to the mulcher. There's our little, should have kept that out a little bit to be fair, but there we go. Might as well repair it. What's the tractor like? Wow, 941. Repair everything. We will customize that into the mulching roller. Won't cost anything because we've done it a few times. We'll chuck that over there. Now, there we go. Mulching roller. Awesome. This shouldn't take too long. No need for a time lapse or anything. We will just whiz round this field. So let's get that unfolded. So it's probably going to mulch up some of the grass like it always does, but that's fine. And that should give us a little bit of a bonus for the next crop. And what's good is it's turning a different colour so we can easily see where we've been. is a post there. We should get away from that. That's fine. Not a problem. Zoom out a little bit. Try and miss that tree. A lot of obstacles in the way up this side. There's another post. We managed to miss that. Can we spin around there? A lot of trees in the way as well, overhanging. Oh, I think we might have missed. Did we? Let's have a quick run out. I think that's the shadow of the tree, actually. No, we did get that. That's good. Thought we did. I wasn't too sure. Always best to check. Oh, there's a hedge. And there we go. We'll just back up because there's a couple of little bits there. Nice. Right, that is the perimeter done. Let's fill in the blanks now, and then we'll grab our seeder. Our seeder is a direct drill, isn't it? I'm sure it is. I'll double check that in a second. What I like about these rollers, you can turn really sharply round as long as you've got the room, and then do the next sort of row like that. Yeah, I'm going to double check. I'm sure our seeder, yes it is. That's good. So we can go straight on here now then with some soybeans, I think we'll go. By the time they've grown though, they're not going to be at the good point to sell. I think soybeans is around June, July for the best time, so it's definitely not going to, that's fine. We're not doing bad at all for money. Yeah, it's just a tiny little spot there, or was there. We'll just go over it to make sure. Right, that's cool. We'll get that folded up. That can stay as it is because we're going to do that field. In fact, what we'll do is we'll leave it in this field. That'll be fine there, I think. Ready to go. Right, seeder. I don't know how much seed or fertilizer we've got in here, but we do have some over there. Ready to go. That was from the planter, wasn't it? That we had. I think that will be enough. I really do. So let's hook that over. Let's just double check actually. We've got plenty of sorghum and barley, so we don't need to be growing any of that for feeding. Yeah, so really it's only soybeans, isn't it? Because again, we're going to need a planter for sunflowers, or we're doing potatoes or anything like that. I don't really want to be doing potatoes in a field like that. That will be quite a tricky harvest. So let's put that over to soybeans. Let's go round this way for a change. I have unfolded it. Thank you very much. Obviously wasn't quite finished. We'll drop that down, off we go. We'll just get a bit further in and we'll double check on the old map, make sure we're putting in our soybeans. There we go, straight over the top of the canola. Nice. It should be growing and got a, well, we'll get rid of the rolling. Get rid of the mulching as well. Oh, there we go. You can see it there somewhere. There is fertilizer going down. Too many colours going on. Try and get around that corner. I'm not too worried if we miss some tiny little bits like that. I'd rather stay away from the edge a little bit, because like I said earlier, it's a bit tricky up this top end here. So they're going to take a while to grow. That's fine though. Which is maybe why we should carry on sort of down that side, that other field, with crops that are going to be a little bit quicker. Then saying that, there isn't that many, is there really? Oats and sorghum, I think there's only 4 months, isn't it, for those? But I've just pretty much said, look, we won't be doing oats, we don't need to do sorghum, so maybe we could invest in a planter and get some sunflowers or something growing, because we are going to need a corn header at some point. Whether we lease that or buy one, I mean, if we are mixing it up and doing a few different crops like that, corn and sunflowers, it might be worth investing in one. They can be a bit pricey though. We've got those nice ones that fold up completely, so we could probably just buy one of them and not need to put on a header trailer, and we should be able to get in and out of the gates nicely. Again, that will allow us to do any contracts if anything comes up like that. Oh, that reminds me, let me quickly check, because I did say I would like to do a few contracts. I know we don't really need the money, but it's wanting to see a bit more of the map instead of just sticking to our farm. Now we've built ourselves up a little bit, but it all just seems to be baling. I'm not too worried about doing any baling. Look at it, all of it baling. There is a few arable fields, well, quite a few to be fair, but none of them are seeming to come up. We'll see what happens next month when we skip on. Maybe there's a harvesting contract or something like that. Even just something like fertilising. I mean, we have been out and about, haven't we? We ploughed, I think we ploughed a field over yonder there somewhere quite a while ago. So definitely up for that. And even this job doesn't take too long either with this seeder. Decent size, and it folds up nicely as well for getting in and out those tight places. Keep missing those little spots on the edge. Makes you look like, or have I? Oh, there's a seeder there. I don't know if that's the tree or not. I think that's the light coming through the tree on that bit. Never mind, we'll soon find out when it starts growing a bit funny. As long as we got the majority of it done. And then we'll spin round. Back down. Oh, we've got rain coming in. Look, just appeared up the top. It's actually hammering it down in real life here at the moment. Awful weather, and I've got to go out in a second to go and pick my wife up from work, which isn't great. Well, I've only got to get to the car. Then when I pick her up from work, I can just wait in the car until she comes out, and then we're off home again. Right, a little bit left. And then I think we will call it there for that episode. Nice vacant farm across the road, look. I don't think we really need to be buying any more farms though, we've got enough going on here. I'm only wanting to do contracts really, just to see a different part of this area. Right, let's have a quick look. We're over here. Yes, that's looking good to me. Needs rolling. I'll probably do that off camera. Oh, in fact, I'm going to need to swap the mulcher back over, aren't I? So I will need to do that, but I will do that off camera like I just said. And then we've got a first stage of fertilizer on there. Soybean. Ooh. Tiny little spot down. Oh, I can see it from here. Let's quickly just sort that out. There we go. There. These ones are just round the edge where I haven't gone quite to the edge, but that's fine. Not worried about that. We will fold that up. I'll probably leave this out in the open because we are going to be needing that pretty soon, next episode, for when we do that field. Right. We'll leave it there, guys, I think. I hope you have enjoyed the episode. If you have, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That'd be awesome. And don't forget to smash that bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.